Now we'll take a look at how we can access the members of our class. After we have created an object of our class, we can now access the members of that class. So here's the syntax. We're going to have our reference variable name, a dot, and then the member name. So notice that we do use the dot operator. And we've seen this before when calling methods of different classes. Now what we can actually access depends on where we've created the object. So if we created the object within the definition of a method in some class, then that means we can access both the public and private members directly in that class, or of that object, I should say. Now, if we created the object outside of the class, then we're only limited to accessing the public members of the class. We can't access any of the private members. Here are some examples of accessing members of the class. So we have 3 different method calls we're doing here. So we have myClock, and we're calling set time. So we have myClock.setTime, and then we pass a 5, 2, and a 30. We have myClock.printTime. So we're trying to invoke the printTime method on the myClock object. And then we can set the time of yourClock by doing yourClock.setTime by passing X, Y, and Z. And we're going to assume that there are values in there. So all 3 of these are perfectly valid statements. And just to reiterate, we cannot access private members if the object was created outside the class. So just to give you an example of some illegal statements, we would have something like this. So since both hour and minute are set to private, I can't set myClock.hour to 10. This is illegal. I'm not allowed to do that. And likewise, myClock.min is a private variable, so I can't set it to anything, including yourClock.min. That's also private, so neither one of these would work correctly. What about some of the built-in operations that we can do with normal variables? Well, most of those don't work on objects. So like, for example, we can't add 2 clock objects together and get some combined clock object. It doesn't work that way. So the only operator we can actually use is the dot operator.